What I'm not going to do right now is sit here and act like I'm some type of forensic specialist or some type of criminal justice expert and break down the video from top to bottom because I'm not educated in that area, and I personally don't think that I'm qualified enough to be able to give you a top to bottom analysis of what exactly happened. What happened is absolutely heartbreaking, and it's not the first, and unfortunately, it won't be the last. And contrary to what a lot of the media is going to tell you right now, you do not have to pick sides on this. The number one thing that we are hearing and that we are seeing is that there are two sides to all of these situations. That you have to look at a situation and you have to decide whether or not you're going to support black people or whether or not you're going to support cops. That is a false dichotomy, and that's not true. What we can do in situations like this is you can, on one hand, right, you can be heartbroken that a black man with mental health issues was shot and killed in Philadelphia on Monday and desire earnestly for police reform, acknowledging that there's a terrible problem with violence against black men and women in this country, and want to see a systemic change. On one hand, you can see that. While on the opposite hand, at the same time, you are longing for our police officers to be supported, funded properly, and benefit from reform that will equip our officers with better training, better equipment, better understanding of de-escalation practices, and post-traumatic counseling. Wading into difficult situations and being willing to be the reasonable voice amidst the chaos is worth it. It is always worth it. And all of us have the opportunity to do that by refusing to be divided over this. We all agree that we want to see less violence, whether it's at the hand of a cop or whether it's at the hand of riots and protests. We can have an honest conversation about this without assuming that all cops are racist and without acting like there's no problem at all. We can do that, and we should do that. There is not this false dichotomy that you are either a racist cop supporter who doesn't believe that there's anything wrong with racism or anything wrong at all, or you have to be a Black Lives Matter banner-toting, all-out, I hate all police, all cops should die, defund the police, everyone that's white is racist. Those are two far extremes, and we don't have to be on those extremes. We can come in the middle and say, we understand that there's problems, and we want to be able to fix the problems together. We want to have actual conversations.